Who on the team would be your emergency contact?
Ben Bolton, 100%. He's my guy.
Going off of that, you talked about Arion Carter. I know you guys are BFFs, and that's all he really talked about too at SEC Media Days. How did y'all form that friendship over these years?
Yeah, so we both graduated high school early, right? We're over there, Crown Plaza, going through stuff. Like, we just finished our high school season, and we're like, hey, bro, we got to get together. Start writing down some terrible-looking notes now that I look back at it. But like I said earlier, we share a common goal, and we're here together. God put us here together, so why not just be the best friends possible and just iron sharpens iron like a man sharpens another. So that's me and AC.
And you probably have already talked about this, but you guys in this linebacker room are the veterans this year. A lot of young talent. How do you guys want to lead that group this season going into fall camp?
Yeah, off the rip, we're not going to use the word young in our room. There's no such thing as young. I don't care if you just got here, if you came out of the portal. There's a standard to play this defense, and you're either past the standard or you're not exceeding it. So.
Kind of going off that question, I mean, you guys have taken leaps every year on the defensive side.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have had those vets to kind of lead the ways, and now it's kind of your turn to do that. So how did those guys, like, I mean, you had your big O's, Keenan Peely.
Yep.
How did those guys kind of pave the way? How are you kind of drawing things from them that they did to you to kind of help the younger guys?
100%. No, and I could go on with stories of people that have helped me out through this process and older guys. And like you said, Keenan was like probably the best mentor that someone could ask for, just on the field or off the field, just about how he goes about himself. And that's the most important thing, right? You learn something from somebody that's older. Now you learn it and preach it on to somebody that's younger. And that's just our goal, is to keep this standard the same. And yeah, there's been tremendous amount of people that have helped pave that standard. So.
And then obviously you were on the defensive side of the ball, but there's been a lot of stuff going on the offensive side of the ball. Has that kind of shifted your focus? Is it business as usual? Does it make you work harder?
Nah, business as usual. And I really don't even know what you're talking about, just because, man, I'm ready for fourth down. Like, that's all we can think about as a defense. So.
What is that standard?
Man, there's so many ways that you could put it. Our defense, we're going to be tough, we're going to be smart, and we're going to be relentless. That is our standards in words. Now, you ask 5 different people, and they would have a different way they say it, but there's one line, and that's the standard, and we all abide by it. So, and it's not an easy standard. I mean, we're at the University of Tennessee, and we have a high level of expectation, so you have to exceed every single day.
Tim Banks talks about that standard, but is it really a player-enforced standard?
100%. He's going to put you on spot and ask you what those 3 standards are, and if you don't know them, then you're not playing, because that's what we go by. And if you don't have a standard, then what do you have? And so we use those 3 words as a defense, and that every single defensive player should be able to spit those out. Thank you, guys.
What about William Inge? Just makes him a guy that people want to play for, and
Man.
people want to play hard for.
Like I said earlier, he's got a son on the team, and he really takes that father figure and kind of brings football out of it sometimes, and just man to younger man talk. And Inge has just been great for us and bring the team closer, and he's just such a great guy. I've never met somebody like him. So.